Hi, it's Mr. Clegg again, and I've got my guitar in the video, not my face, so I'm going to show you how to play a C chord on the guitar. Now the first four chords I recommend learning on a guitar are these four: C, F, G, and A minor. The reason why I recommend learning all those is because you can actually play a lot of songs if you know how to play those four, especially if you have a capo to change the key on yourself. So first thing we're going to look at is how to interpret this chart. So first of all, this line right here is the nut of the guitar, and it's in the kind of vertical position on the paper. A little hard to hold both at once. And then everywhere you see a number down here, 1, 2, 3, that corresponds to the fingers. Okay, so 1 is your index finger, 2 your middle finger, 3 ring finger, 4 is your pinky. And in guitar, the thumb is with a letter T for thumb. And so 1, 2, 3, 4 are your fingers. You don't usually use the thumb for playing on the neck, but I suppose you could. Some people do. And so we're going to use 1, 2, and 3. So then the rest of this is just showing which strings. So you have to kind of imagine that the guitar neck is like this when you're looking at the picture. So this is going to be your first finger on that second string, first fret. Okay, just above the first fret. And then we're going to skip one and go to the fourth string. Whoops, second, it's hard to hold in this position. There's going to be your second finger, fourth string, second fret. And then you're going to put your third, so your 1, 2, 3, just like that. Third finger on the fifth string on the third fret. So it's kind of a lot to remember. It's a lot of locations to remember. Okay, and then what do these X's and O's mean up there? The X means that you're not going to play that string. So the low E string, the sixth string, you're not going to play. But all the other strings you are going to play, the 1, 2, and the 3, and then of course those open strings that are going to ring out open. Okay, so these two, the first and third strings, are not, they're going to ring open. It's hard to see in the video here, but so when I strum this, I'm going to take my pick. I'm just going to put it before I even play. I'm going to put it in between, so I'm not going to play this string right here. And I'm just going to play from here down. So that's my C chord. Now the first time you do it, it might sound a little more like this. Because it takes a little bit of practice to be able to push down in the exact right spot hard enough that it will go like that. And the other mistake that a lot of times people make when they're first learning, I know this because I did the same thing, is that I would accidentally press or accidentally mute other strings. So like for example, if I accidentally touch this string down here, that E string, okay, that one right there, gets muted. Okay, if I press down hard enough, I'm actually fretting the string. Of course, that changes the pitch of it. I want to play that one open. So what it means is I have to be able to press my finger on the second string and leave the so that's what I want to hear. Those notes, right? Because I need to be able to leave that E string open so it can ring, and then this one, right? If I'm not pressing hard enough on the string, it mutes it like that. So I have to press harder. Okay? Over time, you're going to develop little calluses, which are tough parts of your finger, which makes it a little bit easier so that you don't have to, it doesn't hurt as much. Sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable when you first start playing guitar, but if you keep playing, then your fingers get more tough and it's not a big deal. And when you get a callus on your finger, you have a little tiny hard spot on the end of your finger that actually makes it easier to press on the strings. You don't even have to press them as hard because you have a little hard spot right there that helps you play. Okay? So again, listen when you first make this chord. Only play these 5 strings and listen for each one and make sure. Uh-oh, did you hear that? Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, which string wasn't it? That last one wasn't good. And you know why? I did that on purpose, but I was accidentally muting this first string, right? The highest E string. So what I need to do is make sure that I adjust my position so that I'm not touching that string anymore. Okay, good. Wow, I got it. But now, let's see. Uh-oh, which string was bad? That one. Okay, it's that fifth string. So I need to sort of look at what my finger's doing up there. And in this case, my finger's just not pressing hard enough on that string. So if I press a little harder, now I can hear that note, okay? So there it is. Now this is not going to be perfect. You're going to get it sounding really good, and then a second later it'll be kind of clanky again. Also make sure that none of other parts of your hand are touching the string or making it not vibrate, okay? And then it's going to be time to learn another chord and switch back and forth between them. The second chord I recommend learning is G. I'm going to start another video to show you that.